Hi, my friends. Today I'm doing another fix-up video. I don't always sit in front of the camera and show you, but I'm going to, and I'm going to attempt to fix up some dolls. I have 6 of them. 2 are doubles, but that's okay. I got them in a lot. So I'm going to show you them. We're going to see how dirty they are, and then I'm going to attempt to fix them up. Hopefully we'll finish this video today, but I cannot make any promises because I get distracted really easily. Let's begin with my Barbie. This doll I got for $3. She's got her little thing still on her, so I gotta cut that off. But I think she's a Valentine's one, but don't ask like which one, because while I attempt to be somewhat knowledgeable, there's a string. I am not super knowledgeable. She doesn't look too bad. I'm not seeing like too much dirt on her legs or anything. Her hair is a bit messy, so I'm hoping to like contain it a little bit, but I also feel like it's kind of supposed to be like voluminous. She's got a really big like ball gown, so I'm hoping to make that look, you know, hoping that I don't know, tame it down a bit, so it doesn't take up too much space, but I think it's supposed to be like big and poofy. So yeah, okay. I feel like her hair is just very big and bouncy, so we're gonna definitely scrub her clean to make sure there's no dirt on her, but then also wash her hair. It doesn't smell bad. That's always good. Sometimes they don't smell great. Next, we're gonna show you the 2 doubles. So I have this one. This is Equestria Girls. I don't remember her name, but there's like a set of 3 of them. I did in the last fix up that I did, I fixed up one of them, but I have her twice. The only difference is this one has shoes and this one does not. Is it her shoes? I don't know actually, but they're very cute. I was trying to see if like one has like a better print. I'm not really seeing anything that's really sticking out. They both, like this one's chest piece has a little issue there, but other than that I'm not really seeing anything. I will be fixing up both of them and putting both of them on display. Her nose has a little mark on it, so hopefully I can clean that up. But here they are. I'm gonna scrub them clean, make sure that there's no dirt on them, get the little mark off this one's nose, and then obviously wash their hair, scrub them, make sure there's nothing. It's a hot day, so hopefully I can just put them outside and let outside take care of them and like dry them. But I did that the other day, the last fix up that I did, and then it rained and I forgot that I had stuff outside. So that's 3 dolls. 3 more. We have Monster High. Always excited. This is, oh no, all I can think of is like Skulltimate Secrets, Great Scary Reef. I did have it. I did know what it is, but it's the cute little pirate line. I literally cannot think of what it's called. Shriek Rock? Is that what it's called? Anyways, this is Claudine from the line. I actually don't mind G2. I think that they look cute. Yes, does she look a little bit more childlike? Yes. But she's still really cute, and I think she's complete or roughly complete enough for me. I'm going to scrub her, make sure there's no dirt on her, and then wash her hair, scrub her hair, put the ponytail back in place. I don't know how it's supposed to be, but it's a little loose here, and I feel like it's not supposed to be this loose, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. It does look like that's its actual rubber band. So maybe it is supposed to be. I mean, it's a cute length. But anyways, she doesn't look like she needs too much. So far, looking at these dolls, they don't seem to need too much. This doll is actually interesting. Okay, this is Casta Fears, my other Monster High girl. I actually have another doll of her, and this one's legs are like bent / broken, and I thought maybe they were like opposites, but they're not. But like it does not want to stay straight. This one, do you see that? So they're always to the side, and I don't think that they're supposed to be like that. I get that like the outfit is keeping it from like moving too much, but like it's her body is just turned weirdly. And I don't know if that's supposed to be on purpose. I don't think it's supposed to be on purpose. It just seems weird. So I might end up rebodying her or giving her outfit to the other doll. I'm nervous I won't be able to redo this once I take it out. So I kind of don't want to mess with this. I might just brush her hair and wash the bottom half because I don't think I'll be able to redo this. And I really do like the how this looks. So I don't always do that, but sometimes there's like hairstyles that I know I'm not gonna be able to do. But for the most part, it looks like she has all of her pieces. Crazy enough, I actually think I have a second set of Cast of Fierce's jewelry because I got it at some point thinking like I found it on a doll and I was like, this kind of looks like Raven Queen would wear these. And I thought maybe they were like Raven Queens. But I guess they're Cast of Fierce or somebody put them on her, but they look adorable. But I'm pretty sure I have this whole set of jewelry. I could be making it up, but I think I do. I don't know where, but I think I do. And then the last doll that I will be fixing up, I know a lot of rambling, is this doll, and she looks adorable. This is Star Darling. I want to say Sage, but I get Sage and Scarlet's dolls mixed up, not characters, dolls. I think this might be Sage, and I think it's the playset one, but I don't know. They kind of have a similar color scheme, and I know that I'm saying that, but like Scarlet's is like a pinky. I think Sage is more purple. However, I just had a different doll that I had no clue. I was completely off on who I thought it was, so I'm not great with knowing them. Actually, when I got a bunch of these dolls, because I'm finally getting around to fixing them up, but I fixed up one in the last one, which is Cassie. But when I got these dolls, I really wanted to watch the show and I couldn't find it. It doesn't play anywhere, so eventually I'll watch it. But here is this doll. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Oh, she's so cute. She also has some factory curls. She also has tinsel. I'm kind of nervous. I'm really hoping that if I brush her hair out that it'll keep the curls, but I might regret my decision. Okay, we're gonna skip to the next part. We'll be right back. Okay, so first I disappeared to grab my baking soda and dish soap, which is what I'll be using. It's obviously baking soda and dish soap mixture. It's definitely more baking soda than what I usually do. I usually do more dish soap, but I did baking soda because I poured a lot in. And then I just put in a little medicine cup because I can. Anyways, the first step that I usually do is obviously undress the dolls. And perfect advice to give out: always put their clothing somewhere that you remember. If you don't know, a while ago I cleaned up a bunch of dolls and I forgot where I put their clothing. I found it. I should do a video where I give all my dolls that have been waiting for their clothing back, because I feel like it was a decent amount of dolls. Oh my gosh, please let your clothing come off. Thank you. One doll, clothing off. And then I want to be careful on like stuff like this because it's stuck in her head. It's got like little thingies. Do I really want to take that out? And this one's got a lot of rubber bands on her as well. I think I'm going to take the majority of her stuff off because I do want to give her a basic scrub. It just means that the person probably didn't play with her. I did get it from a collector, but I don't know where she got it. If she got her stuff from like thrifting. I feel like a lot of her dolls looked like they could have possibly been like thrifts, but I don't know. This one clearly has a lot of the rubber bands on, so that's nice. But yes, doll nudity is gonna show up. Keeping all their stuff near me. I'm gonna keep the little headband if I didn't say that. This one, I think is just rubber banded to her hair, so I'm gonna take it out because while I do think that the rubber band's secure, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna come back and it'll all be done, okay? Okay, so all of them are nude. You can kind of see her problem that she's having with her legs that I was kind of talking about. Do you see that? Like, I'm holding her relatively straight and her legs like diagonal, and I don't know how to fix that. Like, I'm not good at fixing doll bodies. I could let it go, or I'm like 90% sure that I have a second Cast of Fierce doll. She's nude, like she doesn't have her outfit, but I think she's in relatively decent condition. I could go through my dolls that still need to be fixed up, so I could, if I really wanted to, when I go to fix that one up, fix her up and then give her hers. But I'm gonna put her back in the outfit. But I'm pretty sure, and I got them both from the same person that I got the Claudine. You should watch the video. I think it's called like Monster High Haul or something. But there's something definitely wrong with her legs, but that's okay. For today, it's okay. And you know, she's just having a day. But here she is, and we're gonna begin by scrubbing them. I don't have a toothbrush, of course I don't. But again, I'm going to scrub them with this mixture. And hopefully get any dirt off them. Again, these dolls don't look extremely like dirty, so I can't really see them like being too big of an issue. My hair keeps getting my face. I like how the hairstyle looks, but it's always blocking my eyesight. Anyways, I can't really see them being too dirty. Like once I've taken their clothing off, she has a little bit of dirt maybe on her face. But like I always point out, these dolls have rubber parts. The rubber is usually the part that has the issues. I can't really tell here, but I'm not really seeing dirt. These dolls both have the same issue that my other doll had. The rubber part that was on their legs, nope, the fabric part that was on their legs, which was black, left stains behind. Now mind you, that's gonna get covered up. Can you see it? It's not insanely bad. You can see it here. It's gonna get covered up. If it was something like on their face or on their hands, legs, something that I would be seeing, maybe I might take more care to it and be more upset and use an acne treatment. But because it's not going to be shown, I don't really care, because the issue is that I've gotten rid of stains like this, and then I put that outfit piece back on that stained it, and it just caused more staining after cleaning it up. So unless it's something that's being shown, like I had a Stella that had a really bad staining on her arm, I cleaned that up. I don't really deal with them anymore because it just takes forever to get a stain out, and especially if you use the acne treatment, it takes forever. So I pretty much avoid those at all cost. But let's finally begin cleaning up. I need to get a toothbrush and a towel. Yay. Don't mind the state that my floor is in. It's leftover craft. You should also go check out that video. Anyways, cleaning up these dolls. Finally have my toothbrush. Don't mind the state that my toothbrush is in. It's just got a lot of hair is usually what happens. A lot of hair. Anyways, and a towel because I hate the feeling of baking soda on my dolls. And I'm just gonna scrub them. Now mind you, it might get in their hair, it might get a little messy, but the thing that I've always noted is that once you wash their hair, you usually get a lot of their body wet. My brush is not wet, of course. I'm going to be extra careful around like Castafierce's eyes because I've heard issues with people like scratching the paint, and I don't know how hard I have to go to scratch it. I think I've only ever scratched one, and that was one of like my Frankie dolls, and she already had like missing paint, so I assume that that's what happened, is that like, but I always am usually pretty careful, especially with like Monster High or Ever After High or Bratz, which I feel are like harder to replace. Barbies, not as much of an issue, or some dolls that I think are a bit more durable. But anyways, I'm trying to make sure there's no dirt. She had like gross dirt under her face, and I don't know if I made that up, but it's gone. So okay. Then oh my god, she has so much hair, and it's getting in my way. Okay, then I just give her the rest of her body a nice scrub, just in case, even though I don't see too much dirt happening. I just want to make sure that I do some of it, I don't know, scrub it, I guess. Okay, and then obviously tip her over, scrub her back. I'm trying to get most of the gross baking soda out of her crevices, because it always gets stuck in here, which again, once I wash her hair, it'll get out, but nonetheless. Also, she still has gel product in her hair, which is crazy, which is another reason that I kind of want to really wash her, because I want the gel product out of her hair. Okay, we'll come back and you'll see a speed round of this so I don't babble too much. Now I'm going to brush my doll's hair with a real brush. I know, not a plastic brush. And I'm gonna also get their hair a little wet. So anything that's in their hair, I'm probably gonna cut out. Like this one, she has a few braids. I'm gonna have to remember where the braids are at. Cut the ponytail out. This one is the only one that I'm keeping her ponytail in, but I'm gonna still brush her hair. Hopefully not mess up her hairstyle. Hopefully I don't cut their hair. I'm always pretty careful. But I do want to brush this one, and then I also want to know if she has the kind of hair where it'll go back to looking really pretty. It actually feels really nice, so I'm hoping that that's the case. But because of that, usually I can like straighten a lot of my doll's hair, but because this one and the Barbara has a little bit of a curl, we are gonna have to let them dry, which is fine. I said it's nice and hot outside, so maybe they'll dry a bit faster. But yeah, I'm curious to see if her hair is good quality hair where it just goes back with the curl or not. I'm not good at curling dolls' hair, so like fingers crossed. But I do always like to test out if dolls have like a nice quality hair where that happens, or if it's not. But this one feels really good, and I'm kind of like very surprised. That sounds really mean. I have a Star Darling that I got when I first started collecting. I thrifted her, or I got her Facebook market page, and she did not have the greatest quality hair, and so I thought that they all just had not great quality. But this one and then Cassie seem to have really decent hair. At least this one I can really feel has, from what I'm feeling, like decent hair. So I'm kind of confused on why my first one did not have gray hair. I also feel bad cutting her ponytail because I think that's like the original, but I don't think she has bad hair or anything, but I do want to wash it. And I do really like washing doll hair because I don't know, there's just something so satisfying about it. And I do like to wash my doll hair in case there's anything gross in it. You'd be surprised the kind of stuff that I can find in doll hair. So I am pretty particular about like washing doll hair. Oh, that looks so cute, and I'm pretty sure she does have a ponytail, but wouldn't that be just so cute just to have her like with her hair down? Isn't that so cute? I do like it though pulled away from the ear so you can see them, but like if I gelled it down. Isn't that so cute? Sorry, distracted. Okay, I gotta cut these two out so that I can do it, but I keep getting distracted. But again, don't cut their hair. Beautiful. Okay, we'll come back and we'll start brushing their hair, okay? Okay, let's move the dolls out of the way a little because they're everywhere. And 2 more seconds. So let's begin. I feel like I'm gonna need water and I cannot find my spray bottle, which is not good. So I feel like she's gonna need it. So I'm gonna move on to actually somebody easier. And then I will actually go search for my spray bottle. Okay, she has decent hair, so like I'm not having too many issues. Oh, it's actually so nice to brush. I cannot wait to wash it. It's always nice when doll companies use decent hair. Okay, I had to empty this because I cannot find my spray pump, and crazy enough, out of like all the things I don't own, it's spray pumps. Is spray pump the right word? Anyways, so it says Strawberry Berry Bliss, which I also did in a video where I unboxed a 5 Below advent calendar a while back, like around Christmas, but it's not that. I emptied it, I poured it into a different container, and I just put water in it, and then now it's a spray pump for my doll's hair, so I don't pull their hair, because some of them I feel like are gonna need it. Now it doesn't hold a lot of water, so I'm kind of curious on like if I'm gonna have to refill it. This one isn't bad. Like I feel like she didn't even really need the water, but I do like to add the water there just in case, especially if there's snarls, to kind of help with that. Like I'm not really feeling them here anyways, but there are 2 dolls that I think are gonna really need it. It's this Barbie and the, well, I cannot think of her name now, Star Darlings doll. I feel like she's gonna need a decent amount of water, so let's begin. Okay, so I want to show off the doll's hair before I wash them, because I never show like what their hair looks like after being brushed, because I feel like there's always like a decent transformation. So here's how she looks. Now mind you, I didn't take her hair out, otherwise I feel like she'd look insane, but for the most part I don't think she's gonna change. This one, her hair, it's so soft and so nice, and I really hope that it stays this way, but I was just doing this for a while. Does it not look so fun? Oh, she's gonna look gorgeous. Like I literally cannot wait for her hair to be washed, and so beautiful. It's so soft. I love the Star Darling dolls. I think they're so underrated. I think someone just did a video on them and I love them. Next, her, now I didn't put water in all parts of her hair, but for the most part it's got a little bit of water to it. I feel like she's gonna have a decent transformation, but we'll see. Definitely very poofy still though. Oh, she's so pretty. I think I'm gonna boil wash her. I don't always boil wash all my dolls, but I think I'm gonna at least boil wash her. And then this one, when I was brushing their hair, I was showing that it was like still bouncing up, which I think is so funny. Their hair is also really nice, and I'm actually very surprised that all it needed was a little bit of like brushing. Like I felt like it was a little dry, but like now it's super soft, which is interesting, but here they are. And then the last one, that's 6. Yes, it is. Okay, I just like, I feel like something's off. Here is her, which is not too much of a difference, but I feel like she's gonna also turn out really cute. I really like her with her hair down, so I have to look if she actually has her hair up, or if I could leave it down and maybe put some hair gel in her hair, and if that'll work, but we'll see. Okay, let's go wash them with shampoo and conditioner. Okay, they're dolls from a different video. Actually, I should probably show you. Did this one's hair stay flat? yeah, it's got a little bit of a mark, but like all I do is I just take a little bit of like brushing that out and like it'll be out, but like it stayed roughly flat, and then I can like zhuzh it to give it a little bit less stiffness. And do you see that? It's staying roughly pretty flat, which is nice because that's what I wanted her to look like, especially if she doesn't have her one thing on. I don't know, I just think that this hair looks so cute. Anyways, that's from a different video. Let's take a look at the dolls that I actually ended up fixing up in this video. Sorry everybody, y'all gotta leave. Y'all gotta leave. Also, her bangs are flat. Did I ever show you? She's dry. Gorgeous. I gotta get them on my shelf because I always like fix up dolls and then forget to put them on my shelf. Also love her hair, so sorry. Go check out that video if you haven't seen that. But the dolls that I fixed up in this video, we have first of all this one. So I washed her. She's got a little piece of bang sticking out, but it's okay. I will fix it if it really bothers me. But this one looks like this. She does not have the shoes. I thought they both came with headbands, but maybe I'm lying. But I ended up washing her hair with shampoo and conditioner, which is what I did for everybody, and then let them dry. This one I could not really get this piece off the nose. I tried lots of things, and then her bangs got messed up because I washed them. So I put what is this called? Gel. I put hair gel. It's hair gel from the dollar store, so it's not like super expensive or anything. So here's that one. Then the other twin that I have, she is in the shoes. She looks like so. She had the same thing. I washed her hair with shampoo and conditioner, and then I gelled her bangs. This one, I feel like there's like less gel, so it doesn't look as extreme. She does have a few pieces of hair, and that always bothers me. So usually I end up just pulling them out. They're just like random strands that whenever I wash their hair, they never stay. But also, I really like how hers curled. They managed to like keep that. If you're looking at any of these dolls and you go, their hair, what did you do? I am not good with symmetrical, so like I cannot do the two ponytails looking great. I attempted some of the hairstyles, but they are not great. Then we have Miss Claudine. I think she looks really cute. I end up obviously putting her back in her outfit. I washed again, shampooed and conditioned her hair. It's dollar store shampoo and conditioner. If you want to know what kind, I can show. But I did add gel to the top of her hair. I decided not to put it in the ponytail. I do think that from the back her hair looks weird because it wants to go in the little ponytail, but from the front it looks absolutely adorable. And I just gelled the top of her hair and then here to kind of make sure that none of the hair goes in front of the ears because I still want to be able to see them. And I think that she turned out pretty nice, so I am going to have to put her on my shelf at some point. Okay, then we have Miss Barbara. She looks gorgeous. Her hair is definitely still big and poofy. It suggested that she had a little ponytail. I don't know how much I'm loving the ponytail, but that is okay. Obviously I didn't do anything to the dress, but the dress looks gorgeous as ever. And I'm gonna have to get her on display. I do have a few Valentine's dolls. By that I think I have two maybe, so she'll go with them probably near my Christmas because I want all my holiday Barbies, like Christmas, wintry themed, I guess, Valentine's, and then my two Halloween ones. They all gotta go together. Anyways, then we have, getting to the end, we have Cast of Fears, which I did not mess with the top of her hair, so that's why it looks like so. I think it might be breaking apart a little bit, but that's okay. But I just washed the bottom of her hair, and then I tried to fix parts of her, but like her legs are still bent, but that's okay. But she looks gorgeous, and I did struggle with this putting it on, but it is okay. She looks gorgeous. She's gonna fall over, of course. And then the last one's kind of disappointing. So here's the doll. She looks gorgeous as is. I did the little braids, but I don't think they're as good. I kind of like made my own little hairstyle. Anyways, I love the curliness and how it's super curly. Also, her top of the dress is ripping. I don't remember it ripped before, so maybe like it happened now, but hand popped off. So I took the hand off and I did what you're supposed to do. You hold the wrist, you pull, and then the whole hand came off, which they come apart. And I have it with my Ever After High dolls where like I have ripped some of their hands off. If you can kind of see that, there's like a little hole. I have to find pliers because I could not do it. Like it would not go in. Worst case scenario, she's got a piece of rubber band. Worst case scenario, I cut that piece off and then glue it here, and hopefully it'll still be able to move because I have fixed dolls and been able to keep them moving parts, but we'll see. She's gorgeous nonetheless. When she has her hand on, she'll be even more gorgeous, but I love her so much. I don't remember her having a rip though, so I don't know who did that. I don't want you to stand in front of them. That's sad. Okay, it's fine. Take your hand. Here they are. I'm so excited and so happy that they are washed up. Obviously, I need to get them on display, but that'll be for another day. Anyways, I'm Akta. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!